Hello everyone, this lesson is powered by your lesson app. In this lesson, we need to solve this problem that is saying that we should write the equation of the parabola y squared minus 4y minus 12x plus 40 equals 0 in its canonical form, and hence find the vertex and the focus of the parabola. Now, normally the equation of a parabola, when it's from the origin, is given by y squared is equal to 4ax. This is when it's from the origin. But when it's not from the origin, you can have it as y, let's say y minus some value, y1, all squared is equal to 4 into what? Maybe 4a into x minus x1. This can be the canonical form of what? The equation of a parabola. So we want to write this in this form. And to do that, let us bring this out. We have y squared minus 4y minus 12x plus 40 is equal to 0, right? Now let us move anything that is not y, because if you look at this equation, y is on the left hand side. So anything which is not y should be made to be moved on the right hand side. So this can now be that y squared minus 4y equals, when minus 12 comes to the right hand side, it turns to positive 12x. Then this is now negative 40, right? I've separated x and y. Now, let us make this perfect, because as you can see here, there is a power of 2. And remember how to make a quadratic equation perfect. Have coefficient of x squared. Now look at what you do here. The coefficient of y here is negative 4. So half of negative 4 is negative 2. Then square it. So we are adding negative 2 to both sides. Okay. So we shall have my y squared minus 4y plus negative 2 all squared equals 12x minus 40 plus negative 2 all squared. Whatever you do to one side, do it to another side. The essence of doing this is to make the left-hand side perfect so that we can factorize it in this form. Now, the shortest and best way to do that, to factorize the left-hand side now, is this and these are having a power of 2. So just make them to be together. Y minus 2, pick this y, ignore the powers, pick the y, pick the minus 2, then square it. When you expand this, you are getting this back. Remember, there is negative sign here. It must come with it. Equals, this is now 12x minus 40 plus 4, because minus 2 squared is 4. Then we'll have y minus 2 all squared equals 12x minus 40 plus 4 is a minus 36. So y minus 2 all squared equals, the common factor here is 12. So you have your 12 into x minus 3, because 12 times x is 12x and 12 times minus 3 is minus 36. Now let's compare it with this. Okay, comparing it with this, if you want to get the vertex of this parabola, the vertex of the parabola V should be x comma y. You know, vertex is always x comma y. And what's x? The x here. Remember, when it is negative, it turns to positive. Take note, this is minus 3. So we shall have 3, comma. This is minus 2. You have to remember that x comes first before y. So this is our vertex. The question says also that we should get the focus. Now, to get the focus, you need to get the value of a. Okay, you need to get the value of a. Focus is always a point, a comma what? 0. Okay, so now how do we get our focus? To get the focus, focus is the a. Just compare this with what? This, isn't it? By looking at the two equations. So I can just say that 4a is equal to 12. Divide both sides by 4. When I do that, a is now 3. So from the vertex, you get the word focus. If you remember my initial videos on these parabola, from the vertex, that's where you get the focus. So our focus will be, this is 3. 3 is, this a represents x value, and 0 is y. So you are adding 0 here. This is like saying plus. Let me use a different color. This is like saying plus 3. And this is like saying plus 0. I'm adding 3 because my focus is 3. So that will become 3 plus 3 is now what? 6. Then 2 plus 0 is 2. So this is the focus of this parabola. Bye-bye.